So today's topic is lose belly fat with this simple fat loss trick. Now, what is this simple weight loss trick that can help you or support you to lose belly fat, or while you are actually on your weight loss journey? Now, this simple weight loss trick is to drink water. Now, water might look like what is not water, but water actually plays a very, very huge role if you're actually trying to lose weight. Water plays a very huge role. Don't underestimate what water can do, because water actually has 0 calories. No matter the amount of water you drink in a day, you're getting 0 calories. Whether it is 1 liter of water, whether it is 50 cl, whether it is 3 liters, 5 liters, 6 liters, depending on how active you are, you're getting 0 calories. And that makes it a very, very good weight loss trick if weight loss is your goal and maintaining your results is also your goal. Now, like I said, water has 0 calories compared to the fizzy drinks, sodas, wines, alcohol, even freshly squeezed juices, freshly squeezed fruit juices. They all have calories compared to water. So if you're one that likes to maybe have your meals with either a freshly squeezed juice or a mix of freshly squeezed juices, thinking that, oh, after all, they are healthy, you are adding more calories to your meals compared to if you actually have your meals with just plain water. Now, how can water actually help you support your weight loss goal, or while you are on your weight loss journey? One, water actually promotes satiety. Now, if you are trying to lose weight, as a weight loss coach, I've seen a lot from people. Some people don't even they can't drink water. I know water tastes so bland, and water can be unpleasant, especially at room temperature. I've heard a lot from people that can't even take water, male, female, they can't stand water, especially at room temperature. Some can still manage it when it is chilled, but most can't manage it, especially at room temperature. Unlike me, I can drink water anyhow it is. Cold, no, not anyhow it is. I can't take boiled water. That's the only type of water that I cannot stomach. But I can drink water at room temperature. I can drink water when it is a little bit cold, but I can't drink very cold water. So those two, I can't take them. But most of our clients, let me not use most, some of our clients can't even take water at room temperature. Some will say they prefer to squeeze juice inside. Some say they can't drink it unless they squeeze juice inside. Some will say, by juice I mean like lime juice or lemon juice. Some they have to put cucumber. Some they have to put a mix of fruits into their water to be able to drink it. And this doesn't just go down to adults, even kids. I've seen a 13-year-old, or is it 14, that cannot drink water at room temperature. She has to put something inside just to make the water a little bit sweet before she can drink it. So I know water tastes so bland, and you might not be able to stomach room temperature. You can try to you can try to if you're that kind of person that you cannot stomach water at room temperature, you can try to do water when it is a little bit chilled, or you can try to add lemon, lime, or a mix of fruits, or you can try low calorie sweetener or any additives that has that is very, very low in calories. Don't go adding something that is very high in calories and say, oh, after all, they said I should add something to my water. No, don't do that. Just add something very low calorie, but the best ones that I know that yes you can play safe with is lime, lemon, cucumber. But if you have ulcer, or you have a health issue relating to your gut, or acid production, excessive stomach acid production, then yes, you have to stay clear of either lime or lemon. And if you don't have any gut issues or any stomach acid issues, then yes, you can do lime or lemon. So like I said, the water actually helps to promote satiety, or in layman English, water helps you to feel full. Yes, water helps you to feel full. That is one trick I use, that I tell my clients to use for satiety. Now, when you are hungry, or let me not even use when you're hungry, when you drink or when you eat, your body, your stomach, not your body, your stomach doesn't know what is feeling. Your stomach is a balloon. So when you pour either food or water into a balloon, you don't, the balloon doesn't know. The balloon just knows that okay, something is coming inside and is making me bigger and weighing me down. Same thing goes to your stomach. When you're hungry or when you're eating, your stomach doesn't know the difference between food and water. It just knows that something is filling me up, and yes, it's taking space in, like in my stomach. Or yeah, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So now when you are hungry, you know our body works with hormones. Everything about our body works with hormones. When you are hungry, your stomach signals to your brain to produce um, the hunger hormones, and then the transmission goes back to your body, and then you're like, oh, I'm so hungry, I'm so hungry. Same thing goes to when you're full. Your stomach signals to your brain that hey, I'm full. um, Produce the satiety hormones, and the satiety hormones is secreted by your brain, and then it comes back to your stomach, and then you realize that oh, I am full. So that is the process that goes round and round between hunger and satiety. Now, water promotes satiety. Let me now link it to the hunger and satiety hormone. Because your stomach doesn't know the difference between food and water, if you drink water and it gets to a level that yes, your stomach has gotten to a level of being full, it signals to your brain that I am getting full. Send down the satiety hormone, which can be secreted in very, very small doses, because like I said, water has 0 calories. So by the time you drink water and the water leaves your stomach and enters into your bloodstream, because it has 0 calories, it is not giving you energy, so you might still be hungry. But for the fact that water is in your stomach, it still buys you time. So compared to if you were to take sodas or freshly squeezed juices, if you're hungry, let's say at 1 p.m. and you're trying to lose weight, and you drink water, that water can still buy you an hour or 30 minutes more time and push your next meal from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. You can see that that 1 hour time has actually helped you to lessen your eating window, compared to if you were to take soda that probably would give you like 200 calories or 300 calories extra. If you drink water, water will buy you more time, even though it might not give you energy, because water has 0 calories, but it still bought you more time. So water helps to promote satiety, and I encourage it. I tell my clients, personal or where I work, that you need to drink water. And I try to give them a lot of ways they can drink water, just to help them to promote them drinking water. Oh, sorry, my alarm is buzzing to call my clients at work. All right. So secondly is to drink water first thing in the morning. Now I know that a lot of people, or even you watching currently, might where you at? Okay, I'm in Nigeria. I'm streaming from Lagos. In Nigeria. Thank you, streaming from Lagos. So another way water can help you is to actually drink water first in the morning. Now, when you sleep for 8 hours, you are already dehydrated. Your body is not getting water while you sleep. So when you wake up, first thing first, try to drink water. But what most people make as a mistake is to drink either soda, mostly coffee or tea, because they believe that that's the that's the best thing to take in the morning. But the best thing to take in the morning is to drink water, because when you are dehydrated, it still boils down to the same thing, which is hunger. But when you are well hydrated, your body, all this thing works with hormones, and it's like a cycle. So when you are hydrated, hydration helps to promote other functions of your body. But when you are dehydrated, it also affects other functions of your body. And that your gut system is also part of what is affected when you are dehydrated. So when you wake up in the morning, instead of drinking coffee or soda, this is for my 9 to 5 peeps who don't get enough sleep, and then when they get to work, they need to quickly get some energy so that they don't get brain fog or get sleepy. The first thing they do is to drink coffee. But don't do that. When you wake up, at least within the first 30 to 1 hour of waking up, try to drink water. To encourage yourself or make it easier for you, you can put a bottle of water by your bedstand the previous night before. By the time you wake up, before you brush, just take a glass of water. Now this might not necessarily might not see the benefits immediately, but during your day, as you go by your day, the benefit is working at the background in your body, compared to if you take coffee first, or you take tea first, or maybe you take soda first because you're hungry. Try to take water first thing in the morning. Now if you are trying to take water first thing in the morning, don't go gushing down 2 liters or 1 liter of water. No, you can do 50 cl, you can do a glass, you can even do 20 cl. Just take something to help hydrate your body after 8 hours, 7 hours, or 6 hours of sleep and dehydration. Now another way water can help you while you're trying to lose weight is to drink water before your meals. Yes, I know that when you are so hungry, water is the last thing on your mind. We'll come to that. Water is the last thing on your mind. You don't even want to even think about water. What you want is just to eat something and suppress that hunger. But if you're trying to lose weight, try to drink water when you're hungry before your meals. Now, why should you do this? One, doing this is going to help you to actually eat lesser. One is going to buy you more time. Two is going to help you to eat lesser. One is going to buy you more time too, compared to if you just go and eat straight up because you're so hungry. Now, to now prevent this, or to make this work very well for you, you need to already have your meals prepped. Now if you're hungry, the last thing on your mind is wanting to cook some fancy meals, or some plating some healthy meals. At that moment, what you want is just something to, even if it's just some snacks, just something to just suppress that hunger, pending when you're going to cook, or you're going to have a proper meal. So to prevent that, have your meals prepped. Whatever it is you're going to have for lunch, for breakfast, for dinner, for any time, have it prepped already. You can put it in your refrigerator if it's for lunch, or maybe dinner, or if it's for breakfast, you can take it to work, but have something prepped. Then by the time you notice that okay, you are hungry, the first thing you need to do is just to drink water first. Now it might sound counterproductive, like I'm hungry. Hey, why are you telling me to drink water? But drinking water, like I said, will buy you more time. Drinking water before you eat will also, let me not use will, might also help you to eat lesser, compared to if you just dive straight into your food because you're hungry. So try to drink water your meals, and then try to also drink water during your meals. Now a lot of people don't drink water during meals. They make the mistake of taking the water after the meal. But if weight loss is your goal and you want to lose weight with this trick, drink water before and during your meals. You know, I said something earlier that your stomach doesn't know the difference between food and water. Something is just coming inside. It doesn't know whether it's food or water. It just gets a particular gauge, and then it sends a signal to your brain that, hey, I'm getting filled up. Start secreting the satiety hormone, so that this person can know when to stop eating. So because of that process, it gets to a level that the signal starts to go back and forth between your brain and your stomach. Do you get? So that's why I said drink water during and before. So if you drink water before, you've reduced the quantity of food you're going to eat. Now imagine how drinking water during again. It does like lesser food. By the time you even say you want to finish the food, you're already okay, because why? Water has taken like 50 to 60% of the space in your stomach, compared to if you were to dive straight in first into your food and then you're drinking water later. So a food or a meal that you're supposed to eat once, because you're using the drinking more water hack or trick, you can split it into twice. So you can do half now and then do half later, compared to doing one full meal now and then doing another meal later. So if weight loss is your goal and you want to maintain your results and you want it done in a sustainable way, please try this water drinking more water, not just drinking water, drinking more water trick that I'm sharing right now. Now, as a weight loss coach, like I said, I've seen quite a lot. I still saw one client. I think I'm coaching currently one client that still has issues with drinking water. Like she takes just 1 liter of water like daily. And I'm like, how do you cope with 1 liter of water? Fine, she's in diaspora, where she is quite cold. And you know that your water intake varies based on weather, based on your physical activity, based on your weight as well. So if you are maybe your, let me say, size 14, you live in Africa, and then someone else maybe maybe size 20, lives in diaspora, your water intake is going to vary. Like if someone that is sedentary, by sedentary I mean someone that sits all day, maybe at their desk job, or maybe that works remotely from home but in front of a laptop, the water intake of that person will be lesser compared to someone that probably works under the sun, or someone that is, that has a business and gets up regularly to move and all that. So your water intake can vary based on your physical activity, your location, your weight, and other factors. But on a norm, let me share the basic. Let me just use basic, like the gauge for water for either male or female. Now for female, the basic is 2 liter or 2.5 liters. That's just like the regular. But this can, like I said, change based on your physical activity. You might be sedentary today, and then tomorrow you might be very active. That will require you to take more water. So it depends. But the baseline is 2.5 for female, and 3.5 for male. Like I said again, this can vary based on your physical activity or based on your weather. Maybe it might be sunny today, might be cold tomorrow. It actually varies. So please, if you are trying to lose weight, like I said, try this drinking water hack. At least minimum 3 liters every day for male, 2.5 for female. Now let me now share some tips that you can use to actually drink more water. Like I said, one, you can set a reminder. I think I told my clients to set a reminder for, I think, every 4 hours or so. You can set a reminder on your phone to beep to remind you to drink water. Then secondly, you can get all these fancy water bottles that has like inscriptions, like all these important inscriptions, you're doing well, well done, good job, go better. You can get those ones as well to also help you. Hello, Henry. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for joining the live, Henry. Thank you. So yeah, you can get either of those ones. Then third one is to, like I the first tip I shared, to add some additives into your water, like lemon, lime, or what's it called, cucumber, mixed fruits, and all those ones. But if you're using all this lemon, lime, ensure that you're changing it on a daily basis. Once you use one today, before you go to bed, ensure you trash it, or you can eat the fruits and then do a fresh one the next day. So yes, you might need to spend more on fruits, but since you can't drink water at some, if you can't stand the taste of plain water, then at least you have to make effort to encourage yourself to drink water. So weight loss is actually is it is weight loss. I don't like to use the word hard. Weight loss is let me use the word hard, but it is not overly complex, but it is hard. And it just involves, on a basic, you just being in a caloric deficit. Now, a caloric deficit simply is you eating fewer calories than your body actually requires or your body needs on a daily basis. So, if you can try this water hack that I just shared right now, to drink more water, to try to drink more water, don't, and yes, I almost forgot, zero calorie drinks also count. The likes of zero Coke, zero Fanta, or any less than 10 calorie drinks that you can find around you, they also help to increase your water intake. If you are someone that takes herbal teas also help to increase your water intake. If you're somebody that takes coffee, coffee can also help, but because coffee is not plain, I would advise that you really don't do so much coffee. But herbal teas actually do help. But if you're doing your herbal teas, ensure that you are not adding consistently honey, sweeteners, dates, date syrup, milk to every batch of tea that you take. If you do that, you're increasing your calorie intake, and I don't know how to use the words, you are not going to get the results from this. But if you like your tea plain, or maybe you can try to do maybe one batch with maybe your sweeteners or your milk, and then the other one's plain, that will be fine. So plain water counts, zero calorie drinks count, like zero Coke, zero Fanta, any zero calorie drinks that you can find around you, they also count. Zobo, if you're someone that takes Zobo hibiscus drink, it also counts. But your hibiscus drink, sorry, should be sweetened with a low calorie sweetener, not sugar, not date syrup, not pineapples, just zero calorie drinks. Then what else counts as your water intake? I think those are the ones that actually count as water intake. So if you can do this, I can assure you that though it might not really, it's not going to burn fat directly, but it's going to support your weight loss goals. So if you're thirsty, try to drink water. If you feel like as if you're feeling peckish after a meal, this happens a lot. It still happened to one of my clients today. She still told me that she felt peckish after eating and she wants something. I told her, madam, go and drink water. And guess what? When she drank the water, it actually helped her. It actually helped her because she didn't know, because she felt she was hungry. Because sometimes our bodies can confuse thirst for hunger, especially if you're somebody that takes a lot of carbohydrates, a lot of processed carbohydrates, either in terms of liquid carbohydrates or solid carbohydrates. Your body can mistake thirst for hunger a lot of times. So if you're consistently drinking water as you go on day by day, instead of taking, maybe you're testing, instead of taking soda, you drink water. You feel like as if you're hungry. Instead of going for another batch of rice or picking a snack to eat, you drink water. As you pick up these habits day by day, regularly, your body's system begins to regulate, and then you begin to realize that, oh, you begin to understand your body better. You begin to see that weight loss is actually something that you can do. Maybe you just didn't actually know what the things that the little things need here and there that you actually need to do. I, for example, I try to drink water very well, at least 3 liters of water. And my clients, I encourage them as well to drink 3 liters of water. And a lot of them have come back to say that yes, this water intake really, really works. That sometimes they felt hungry, and instead of going for maybe their normal sodas or maybe taking treats at work, they just drank water, and then they realized that they were not actually hungry, they were just thirsty. So if weight loss is your goal, please try to incorporate more water intake into your daily routine. It might not be easy at first, especially if you're not used to it, but by the time you go by day and you consistently try to put in effort, of course, you're going to see that water is actually not bad, and water actually has a lot of benefits. Apart from weight loss, water helps to flush out toxins, water keeps you hydrated, water helps your gut system to move, it moves foods around very well. It helps to make toxins very, very light so that your kidneys can filter them out. You know, water has a lot of benefits outside of weight loss or the likes. General health and wellness, water actually helps. So please try to take water. I'll need to get back to work right now because I have to call my clients. I have to call clients. I have to check up on them to know how they're holding up. And you know, this job, it actually deals with setting of times. I've actually missed one client now, so I have to call her. And if I don't call her now by 4:45, I'll have to call another client at work. So yeah, guys. So thank you. If you found this life helpful, please don't forget to like, share, drop your comments, and then talk to you later. Thank you.